Can you search the origin of the word meme?
Because it's an old word, I'm pretty sure.
Like 1920, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meme word origin. 1970s.
It's the 1970s.
50
An
years.
image, video, piece of text, etc. are typically humorous in nature that is copied and spread rapidly by internet. Or that's the current
definition of memes. But I know.
Oh, here we go. An element of a culture or system of behavior passed from one individual to another by imitation or other non-genetic means.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, hee-hee-ha funnies that we all like.
Yeah.
And we all reproduce. So
I
if we go...
mean, it doesn't have to be funny, right? I mean,
Normally, yeah.
normally now, yeah, I guess.
So are like cat drawings memes?
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out.
let's
I'm
find
sure
out.
at one point it was.
Anything that is shared and replicated is normally considered a meme.
Okay, so...
All right, so first off, we're starting in 1921, which is like oddly terrifying how close this is to like the Giga Chad meme.
This is like modern day. We've come full circle.
Yeah, we have come full circle. Look at that shit.
100 years of
Look
memes
at that
and we've
shit.
come full circle.
So there's a drawing on the left that says, "Here's what you think you look like."
Literally the first like looks maxing meme.
This is the Chad versus Virgin meme.
I like this because I think our humor hasn't changed much. If anything.
No.
They're still laughing at the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, you could see this kind of image going around on the internet today, in fact.
I think I have seen this before, actually.
Have you?
I'm pretty sure I've seen this before.
I've definitely seen this before. I just don't remember where or when.
I mean, the context speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's just good, isn't it?
Yeah,
the drawing
and-
is so good on the right.
And I just like how even today, it's just like, okay, look at the, obviously like we think of like the Virgin and Chad meme, but it's just like they got like the lack of jawline on like the left, on like the right side, perfectly encapsulated, It looks
perfect.
Yeah, the idea looks like we've just repeated ourselves
Who is
over
the
and
genius
over.
that came up with this in 1921, man?
What does the text say underneath the how you think you look?
When
When a flashlight is taken.
you think you look when a flashlight is taken?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Like a flash
Is
photography.
that what they used to call them? Flashlights?
Oh.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, Killroy. Do you know this one?
I don't know
I've
this
seen
one.
this image. I don't know the origins though.
Yeah.
I don't know what if it came from here, but I know that in World War II, the soldiers would carve this in everywhere. It's kind of like an in-joke amongst all themselves. So they'd be going around. Obviously, maybe someone else, because sometimes a lot of the time you're waiting.
Yeah.
You just carve this in. So when other soldiers would come by, they'd see it and be like,
Is there like a phallic
fucking
subtext
Killroy.
to this, or
No,
does
I
the
think
guy
it's
just have a
just
long nose?
I think it's just very easy to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
One thing, okay, so I see like we're in the 90s right now. Does this count as a meme? Okay, because I don't know what the origin of this is, but
Maybe.
it's the S. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the Superman one, like the three lines.
I
The-
don't think that's from the 90s. I think it's before the 90s.
Is it before the 90s?
I think that's like 80s.
I think someone made a video trying to figure out where this came from, and they couldn't figure it out. Like, there's no documented history of who did the cool
Because surely that is a meme, because I don't know I don't know what the origin of that is. I don't know, but it's like spread beyond cultures, beyond borders.
Dude, that was on every
I'll
single.
type for you right now.
Look,
What-
we
that was
lived-
on every single school desk.
We
growing
lived
up.
of opposite sides of the world,
Yep,
correct?
yep.
And yet we both
Okay.
know what the 90s S
Three
is.
lines.
Here's
lines.
the first page of the Wikipedia. The cool S, also known as the universal S, it is unknown. The origin is unknown, but it became prevalent around the 1970s.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But it is unknown where it came from.
Damn.
It is unknown.
who made it?
Aliens. Aliens.
Aliens.
You know how
Aliens.
you know how every conspiracy theorist is just like, well, dragons are in every culture and every time period, even without any communication. The S is just our dragons. The S is just the modern day dragons for us. We don't know where it came from. We don't know where it started from, what culture it came from, but it's in every culture across the world.
But if any fucking boy from any culture could figure out one thing, it was the fact that this was the coolest fucking S that you could draw. All the boys came together and were like, this is a singer. This one slaps.
Every textbook.
Did make you feel like you could draw for a brief moment.
Yeah.
That was my phone. But 1996, then we jump about
is this-
50 years, and this is the baby dancing gif.
Is this the baby dancing? I
Yeah.
wonder what this is from. What is the name?
Okay, I can't, we can't say that for every single meme.
Well, I guess the more that memes come up, the more, recognizable they will be. But I've always seen this GIF, but I don't know. I mean,
I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah.
There's a good video, I think, because there was a video about the skeleton trombone one that is a very similar style to this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the same author or not, but I think for a long time it was very unknown who made these. I think. I could be wrong. We don't fact check. Is it wrong? Fuck. That's either a good fuck or a bad fuck.
Yeah.
It was weird. What a weird meme to circulate, though.
Yeah, but it was absolute. I mean, I guess people in 1996 were like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen."
While we're doing this, Grant, I will preemptively, if I have no idea, I will Google it for you.
Okay.
So I'll be while we're doing this, I'll be Googling on my phone. Just so we can.
Yeah.
I mean, these next couple of ones I have seen before.
Okay, now we're getting to memes that I do recognize.
So we have
hold on.
so we have the
Dancing.
demotivational.
Are we
poster.
reviewing the memes? Like.
Yeah, actually, we should.
We should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is
Okay.
a meme review.
Let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back.
Go back.
Pull it back up.
Pull it back up.
All right,
All right,
first meme.
10 out of 10.
That's a 10 out of 10.
That this is a meme that has clearly transcended time.
This guy went to the future and was like, I have to go back and show my people.
It's actually so uncanny looking at this. Sometimes you see some old photos that is like proof of time travelers. I swear, this is like
proof
the
of time
meme.
travel.
This is the meme equivalent of that.
There's a time traveler just took all the good memes.
Yeah.
spreading them.
Someone took the Virgin and Chad meme and went, I'm going to travel back in time and publish this in the newspaper. And here we are.
My boys in the 20s can relate to this one.
Yeah. So
That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
I think it's just S tier.
S tier.
Oh, we're doing tiers?
I think
Okay.
we tier.
All right,
This
this
is
is
S
S
tier.
tier. This is S
S
tier.
tier.
Killroy?
It's just what a meme should be. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's about having a little in joke that you can spread.
What is the in joke?
I think just knowing what it is. That's what the meme. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of referential humor as well. It's like a lot of references,
Which is a lot of memes are.
which is just knowing what it is.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the time, Stinky is so fucking stupid, but for some reason you're like, I just know what it is, and that's
Yeah.
funny. So I think that's going to happen a lot. Which I think for that it can go C or B.
I was gonna say C, like
Okay.
kind of like mid tier.
Yeah, it's mid tier.
Okay, so the dancing baby gone. It was from a LucasArts animator, and there was Autodesk apparently used to sell like pre-animated sequences that you could put models on.
Yeah.
And he put a dancing baby on a cha-cha.bip file, BIP file, and then posted it online as an AVI. And apparently it went viral.
Oh, okay.
So people could put anything on this dancing thing. I'm assuming.
right.
So yeah, I guess that's the history of it. I guess why on earth it spread. I don't know.
It's just a dancing baby,
It's kind of a shit meme.
Yeah,
Do you not think it's shit?
Yeah, but you also have to understand this is 1996.
Yeah.
And the internet was
I guess it's
barely
pretty
forming.
mind-blowing back then.
It is mind-blowing that you have a funny-looking dancing baby.
Also, 90s
and then-
humor is so different.
Yeah, and then you can just put any music to it,
Yeah.
and then you can send it to your friend being like, ooh, he's dancing to this song. Ooh.
Yeah, or it's like, the Spider-Man dancing one as well, whereas like this Spider-Man's dance sequence will fit any song you put on it. And then people try and they were like, oh
Yeah.
my God, it's true.
Yeah, look, can you really say that this song is any different to, something like, I put You Say Run over this random scene, or do you know what I mean? I feel like the idea of this might seem primitive, but I feel like it's evolved.
It's just creepy, innit? It's creepy, innit? I don't like it.
I mean, yeah, it's very 90s for sure.
It is very.
I still
90s.
don't think I want to put it higher than B.
I was going to say B anyway.
I was gonna say B. Yeah, I was gonna say B.
B for
Fine.
baby.
Here's the thing: you still see some kind of like replication of the general idea
Yeah.
of this.
The fact
meme.
that almost 30 years since this was created, that people are still kind of like utilizing the idea of this meme.
yeah,
I think it deserves a cred.
It'd be even better if they still used it. They don't.
No one on the internet today would look at that and be like, hell yeah.
Alright, okay. Fair enough then. Next up is All Your Bases Are Belong to Us.
Oh, classic.
One of the most well-known and prevalent internet memes of all time.
Yep.
yes,
Of course, poorly translated sequence from Zero Wing.
Yep.
yeah. I don't really understand what context this meme should be used in. Like it was.
I mean, this was just a common example of like just funny English. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
that's
and
all it
I
is.
also think it has the same energy of like I'm trying to be a villain, but I'm messing it up.
Yeah.
And so I think this was shareable in that aspect. I actually really like this one. I
It's
don't know
fun
why.
to say.
Yeah, I think that's pretty why it
Yeah.
pretty spread. You just like all your bases all belong to it. You're like, eh, I like it.
I like this one.
Hey, I don't know. I never really got the appeal for this one because this is like, it's like what's the funny? I guess.
What's the funny?
What's the funny? Yes.
I don't know actually. I think it's just something in your brain that goes.
It's just iconic at this point as well.
Yeah, I mean-
I'm willing to give that like a B, like a high B.
Okay, put it at top of B tier, Miran.
Okay.
Can't you agree?
I was gonna say C, but it's
Okay, it's
what's
the middle
what's
of
like
B then.
mid tier? What's like mid tier?
B is mid tier.
Well,
Is it mid-tier?
Well,
C is
C and
mid-tier.
mid tier. Well,
Yeah.
depends how many.
How many tiers we
Fs,
have?
yeah.
I was gonna put it mid tier, so like C tier for me.
All right.
But I can do like low B, I guess. I can do low B.
Okay, B
Alright.
it is then.
Motivation.
The
Motiv-
motivation.
Motivational posters. I mean, people still make edits of this today.
Yeah.
But now it's just but now we've evolved from just using images to now in video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it being used in videos.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a funny way of like using video format to show the final form of this meme.
And it's almost always paired with the
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, it's surprising to see how long this meme has stayed on for, you know. Not even just that, but, you know, it kind of had a resurgence in the cyberpunk memes as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Exactly. I just feel like it's a very simple meme format that is just effective and people will find ways to repurpose it.
I mean, it's like as bare bones as you can get.
Yeah.
Right? It's just,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, more so, it's just captioning.
Yeah.
So in that sense, very lazy. But I think because of the amount
But of the creative freedom
the
you
creative
get
freedom
with
you
it.
have, and
Yeah.
you know, I think that's what's so good about some of the memes. Like, and I think as we get to the more of 2000s and we go through a lot more memes, I think that's one thing that we'll start to realize is that memes became less creative and more referential. And I think this is the prime example of like when memes were meant to be a creative expression that was shared around, and more so of an expression of enjoying the format as opposed to enjoying the individual joke.
Yeah. Well, that's the most professional you've ever sounded in your life. What the fuck is this break?
Listen,
Yo,
I love memes.
Connor, when
I love
talking about memes.
I love memes. All right, I love memes. What
Sounded
can
like I
tell
was
you?
listening to like an art critic.
Yeah, I was like,
I
am
love this.
listening-
This is my art. This is
I was
my
like,
art.
am I listening to a university professor break down?
Yeah, like,
Listen,
is this
I-
your
the
thesis?
science of,
I
like-
would have done banging thesis if it was on this. So
Professor of
yeah,
memology.
for
Yeah.
that reason, I think it's got to be S tier.
I'm gonna give this an S.
It's just one of the
Yeah,
best.
yeah. I mean, it is still around today, which is a big kind of telling point about how effective memes are. So I'll give it S tier. All
Next
right.
one I don't understand.
What is? I've
Hamster
never seen
dance.
this one before. Hamster dance.
I have no idea what this is. I feel
mean-
like is this the one with the revolving images of them all doing the same kind of like bobbing thing? Can you Google
I
this?
believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I
So
have.
this
I
is
think
from 1990.
the hamster
Nine.
dance song.
Yeah. It was paired with this song.
The hamster dance. Can you
Yeah.
play the song?
Yeah, let's see this. So, circa 1997, dancing hamsters.
Why does
online.
circa make something seem so weird?
I don't know.
Oh my god,
this
this
song.
fucking
Oh.
song.
Okay, so I think this is less the.
This
This is more the song, right?
This was at the beginning of the what I like to dub the LOL random era of just like let's just like get a bunch.
This walk so crazy frog could run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's
basically.
like let's just pair a really annoying like earworm of a song and
Gummy
match
bear
it.
song.
Yeah.
and match it with like some kind of like cute or like funny imagery that has nothing to do with the song, and just mash them together and see how people react.
God, it's so shit.
Yeah, this
What a
one's
shit meme.
I didn't get this like around the early 2000s when I first saw it. I still don't get it now.
Probably because you're like 15, you never heard anything like that.
Yeah.
You're like, that's funny.
I guess.
I mean, it's. I feel like.
I saw this when I was like 10, and I was like, I still don't get it.
Well, it's the song, isn't it? It's the song.
Yeah, but like I saw it with the images as well, and I'm like, what is this? But the song I thought was just fucking annoying.
That's the whole point. I feel like how is this any different from Skibidi Toilet?
It's not.
Explain to me this versus Skibidi Toilet. What's the difference?
Hamster dance ran so Skibidi
No,
Toilet could walk.
that's what I'm trying to say. Where it's just like
Skibidi Toilet is a little more creative at least. They've made like 80 parts for the storyline. I'll give them credit. I'll give them some credit.
I'm saying Skibidi Toilet has evolved, but the skeleton of Skibidi Toilet is this.
Hamster dance.
Is this? It's like hee funny song and XD random images.
Yep.
That's the core concept of this meme. We might say
we'll agree to disagree. Anyway, D or F tier?
I'm giving it an F.
I think it's an F.
I'll give it a D.
I don't like A, so we'll do top of F.
All right, on top of F.